This shirt won't be the only thing to dazzle you in this comic book editions video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you stopping by and spending some time on the channel today. We have a lot of things we're going to accomplish in this comic book editions video today. We have an AOK from Joel the Geek that we're going to share with you. We have an update to my top 12 goal list. We're checkmarking another book. I'll let you know which one I've completed coming up in this video. We have new subscriber shoutouts. I also have a prize-winning unboxing from ComicHead 84 and a few other comic books that are recent additions to the personal collection for my back issues that I want to share with you. I'm so glad that you're spending time on my channel today. If you're new to the channel, make sure to click the subscribe button now if you haven't already, and clicking the notification bell will instantly inform you when new content is added to the channel. It's a great way to show support to my channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. So let's get started with something that I received a few weeks back that I was so excited about. Joel the Geek, who has been a wonderful supporter and friend of my YouTube channel and my Instagram page, he contacted me and said, I was at a comic book convention and I saw something that just made me think of you, so I picked it up and I want to send it to you. So he sent it in the mail, it arrived, and it is awesome. I love this. Check out this print, this Wonder Woman print. So Russ Richards is the artist who did this print, and I guess that he had a exhibitor vendor booth in Artist Alley at this con that Joel the Geek went to. And Joel, thank you so much for picking this up for me. I just love how bright this is. I love how colorful and bright. This is cool. I want to get this professionally matted and framed, but what I want to do with a mat is kind of get like a star cutout. So she would be behind the star mat, I should say. Star cutout in the mat, and then put this behind that. I think that would make it look even sharper. That is so awesome that you thought of me, Joel, and I can't thank you enough for thinking of me. It means the world to me. Before I forget, Russ Richards is selling this print and other prints, if you want to check out his work, on his Etsy store. I think you search for Ross Richards Art on Etsy, if I'm correct. If I'm not correct, I will correct that down below here. But check it out, and Joel, thank you so much for thinking of me. I fell in love with this when I saw this. You hit a home run with this one. Very stoked to have this now in my collection. So thank you so much. Very kind of you, and I appreciate it. Make sure to sub to Joel the Geek. A link to his YouTube page is in the description for this video. So I've been shopping around, and it was time to check mark another one off of my top 12 goal list for 2021. That means this will be the 8th of the 12 books that I hope to acquire for my back issue collection this year. And that distinction goes to X-Men 124. The Proletarian storyline comes to a conclusion in this issue. I love this cover. This is a cool cover. And a few months back when John's Comics with Kids and No Good Comics Justin were doing their Omni X-Men show, this was a great issue that they reviewed too. Really enjoyed this. You know, 122 has a great, that's the Trial of Colossus cover. That's such a great cover. But this one as well is another kick-ass Colossus cover. I'm happy to have this as I keep whittling down in my X-Men collection for my personal collection. I love to have, 200 on down. I'd say, I'm probably at 47, 48% of achieving that goal. But this one is another notch to that. And let's take a check now of my top 12 goal list board. And we'll see with this one now check marked, we have 2/3 of it completed. What will be the next book that I will be check marking off that list? I guess you'll find out when I do. I'm not sure. I don't have a specific lead on a book right now that I know for sure, or at least think will be the next one, but we'll find out together. And hopefully we're not done with the list for the year. We can keep check marking all of them off. That would be awesome. Although that Wonder Woman number 100, I'm a little worried about being able to get a copy of. I've been trying, just unsuccessfully trying. Let's take a moment right now to thank some new and recent subscribers to my channel. I always say I couldn't do this, nor would I want to, without your support. And I want to thank new and recent subscribers, Spinner Rack Studios, which is a great name for a YouTube channel. Aveda Kedavara. Hopefully I pronounced that correct. It's Aveda_Kedavara, Kedavara. Another new and recent subscriber is someone that you're probably familiar with, because I certainly was, and I've even seen him as guest on that Omni X-Men show that I was just speaking about moments before, Jeffrey Comic Con, and that's K's for Comic Con, Komikhan. Jeffrey is a new and recent subscriber, and it's great to have you here. Subscribe to the channel, Jeffrey. I certainly appreciate your support. And I do want to thank Pops Cards as well, another new and recent subscriber to my channel. You can get a shout out for yourself too, just by becoming a subscriber to the channel. Now, if for some reason you're a subscriber and haven't gotten a shout out in a previous video, it's probably because your settings are set to private, so I don't see who has subscribed. I just see that my subscriber number count went up, but I don't know who. But if you didn't get a shout out from me in a previous video, you make sure to get a hold of me, because I want to take care of that too. I appreciate everyone that always stops by and shows support and encouragement to me. You guys are awesome. So up next, I think we're going to do our unboxing. So this was a prize win from ComicHead 84. Now last year, and again this year, ComicHead 84 did a what if contest. He just wanted some fan fiction. He wanted you to write some fan fiction. So last year I did an entry called The Couple, and it was about Lois Lane and Steve Trevor becoming a couple. And essentially, spoilers, the end result of that was it made Lois Lane a supervillain. So what I decided to do this year, when I found out that Kenny was writing, or bringing back rather, his what if contest again, I thought I want to write the sequel to this called The Couple Part 2. And so in the first one, I kind of gave you the origin, the backstory of what made Lois become a supervillain. And she got pretty evil in this Part 2 contest entry that I made. And she got in a relationship again, and she got, let's just say Lois got some revenge. I kind of have an idea for Part 3, although I don't have all of it fleshed out yet, but maybe if Kenny does it next year, I might pursue that, or maybe I'll just do a different avenue. But anyway, Kenny had a wheel spin prize for a what if slab, and I think that was for the what if Wolverine had killed Hulk issue. And everyone who entered the contest got entered into the slab. But then he wanted to do a custom sketch cover for his favorite entry. And he could only narrow it down. There were 3 that he really liked, so he gave all 3 of us custom sketch covers. So I don't know if I was #1 favorite, but I for sure made enough of an impact that Kenny wanted to reward me for that. And I'm so glad, Kenny, that you enjoyed my story. It was a lot of fun writing. Your encouragement actually really boosted some of my self-esteem when it came to writing. So that's a win right there too. So I know, and you know what, I'll tell you, it's a Spider-Woman blank cover that's in here, but it's not Spider-Woman that he drew on the cover. I know who he drew, but I haven't seen it. So your guess is going to be as good as mine, exactly how it looks. I'm going to throw you into fast forward mode as I open up this package, and we'll find out what this prize win looks like together. Okay, the moment is here. Let's see how it is. Do you have any idea what character I picked for the cover of this Spider-Woman blank? And it's not Spider-Woman. Look at that. Oh, I love that. It's the Disco Dazzler. Oh, Kenny, that turned out awesome. That is so freaking awesome. I think Kenny said this is the first time he had drew the Disco Dazzler as well. Oh, Kenny, I love this. I love the light bubbles behind her. I love the chain swinging. She's got some groove going on. Kenny, you just did a great job. Now, I had won another custom sketch cover from Kenny in the past. I think it was during one of his auctions, and I got Jubilee of the X-Men. And that was essentially black and white, but she was chewing gum, so the gum was pink, and that was cool. But this is my first full color, and the colors look amazing on this. Isn't this awesome? Wow. Wow, I am... Oh, it isn't a Spider-Woman cover. He changed it to an X-Men. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. I thought it was going to be on a Spider-Woman cover. He changed it to X-Men. She's a mutant. That makes more sense. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm just in shock. I feel honored to have this artwork. I love it. I can't wait to throw this up on the Instagram and show folks. That's cool. Kenny, you outdid yourself. Thank you for offering this prize to me. Like I said, you gave 3 runners-up when you only originally said you were going to give 1. I mean, that goes to show how generous and, it's an attest to your character. When I did my Christmas in July contest, I didn't know you were going to do it, and you just offered up a sketch cover as well. And, I mean, you've been such a great friend to me, and sometimes I don't talk to you as much as I want to, but I know you're busy too, and I got stuff going on too, but I certainly do enjoy the times that we visit, or if you have a live stream. You're a good dude, a good egg, as Kenny would say. So thank you so much. And once again, if for some odd reason you haven't subscribed to ComicHead 84, you immediately need to take care of that when this video ends. And the link to his channel is in the description for this video, as it is with Joel the Geek, as I mentioned earlier too. That's pretty awesome. I am stoked. So thank you, Kenny. Thank you so much for my Disco Dazzler. I love it. That's great. Okay, I want to turn my attention now to a lot of Superman comic books that I bought. 8 Superman comics I bought as a lot on eBay. And I was actually after one specific issue. And I'll talk a little more about that when I get to that book. But starting out this segment of Superman comics, which I'm dedicating to the immortal Biggie Shaq, because I know he loves Kurt Swan's Superman just like I do. And I'm also dedicating this segment to silver-haired Bronze Age Babe, because we all know Sarah loves her Superman too. But the first one I want to show you is this issue of Superman, which is number 237. This is now the oldest Superman Volume 1 comic book that I have in my collection. Now, I do have the Pizza Hut reprint of issue number 97. Issue 97, the original one, came out in 1955, but the Pizza Hut reprint didn't come out until 1977. This issue came out in 1971, so thus it is my oldest original Superman comic book in my PC as of right now. So, cool covers. You're going to see a bunch of great covers in these 8 Superman books that I'm going to show this time around. This next one, as I mentioned, Silver Hair Bronze Age Babe. This made me think of her because I remembered seeing this cover on her channel in one of her videos. This is issue number 294. This was a good story to read too. And look at that cover. I mean, you see that and you're intrigued. What has happened to make this scenario occur? We've got one of the classic villains showing up in issue number 305. It's the Toy Man. He's back. So, while I still haven't shown yet the book I was really going after in this lot, I'm happy to have all of these that came in the lot, and I've read all of them and enjoyed all of them too. This era of Superman, the 30-cent and 35-cent issues, are for sure on my wheelhouse. And we keep it going with another classic Superman villain. It's Bizarro. We've got Superman, Bizarro, and Lois Lane on the cover of 306, and that's a cool cover too. Great bright colors in the background too. I love it. So we'll start a little bit of a run with the next book I'm going to show you. Superman 314. Now we have Flash and Green Lantern here on the cover, although They're, I think, in 3 panels of the entire story. It's a very brief cameo, to say the least. And after 314 comes, of course, issue number 315. These have nice connecting stories too. And they're written very well because as one issue was wrapping up, I was like, you know, they set up the next issue very well and really made me go, oh, what's going to happen next? So, and none of these books I've had in my collection before. So these are all new additions for me to read. Here's 316. Look at that Metallo. Yeah. Some great Neil Adams artwork on the covers. I know what you're thinking. Is it there? 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 It's there. This is the one that I was after, 317. Now, 317 I have. This is an upgraded copy for me, a big time upgrade, because you know what? My original copy of 317 is coverless. This is not the Superman comic book you want as a coverless one, because this cover is everything. I love this. So I wanted to replace my 317. And when I was looking, you see sometimes what I paid for this entire lot of books is usually just what this book cost alone. So the others, which I never had in my collection, are truly bonuses, the cherry on the top. And this is often a wall book too. You'll see this on the walls at conventions or comic shops and stuff too. It's because of this gorgeous Neil Adams cover. So there you go. That wraps up my lot of 8 Superman comic books. Well, I promised you at the beginning of the video to dazzle you, and I think I accomplished that. So what did you think of these great items, from the great Wonder Woman print that Joel of the Geek AOK to me, to the ComicHead 84 Disco Dazzler sketch cover, plus the X-Men book off of my top 12 goal list, and the Superman comic books that I just showed? Leave me your comments below. Do you have any of those comic books too, or do you happen to have that Wonder Woman print? I'd love to know. We can dialogue about those things or anything that you want in the comments section below. Comments always appreciated, encouraged, and welcomed. Give this video a thumbs up because I appreciate that as well. Share the channel and this video with someone that you think might enjoy it as well. I certainly would appreciate that. Thank you for making it to the end of another one of my comic book editions videos for the funsies of it, and I'll catch you again soon. Take care.